Hello, this is Kendra, and welcome to another Mummy with Depression vlog. I'm glad to have you back. I heard, excuse my sniffling and stuff, I'm still getting over like the cold virus or whatever. I know it's not COVID, I don't have a temperature or anything. I haven't been putting out a lot of content. For a lot of, well, not too many reasons, but I was just diagnosed with autism and ADHD. Yeah, I'm breaking out. It's that time of month. Ladies, you know what I mean, right? Hey! Even though, so I'm like backtracking or getting off topic. So I'm gonna try to make this as real as possible. Like this video, straightforward. My hair is all messy. I don't care. Whatever you see is what you get. What you hear is what you get. And if it sounds good to you or it sounds good to you, click the subscribe button. And comment down below. Tell me what you are struggling with nowadays. As a pandemic gets worse or worser, if there's a such word, than when it started. It's almost been 2 years. Isn't that crazy? I have to take this. Hello? Good, how are you? Okay. 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 Yes. Okay, thank you. All right, thanks, bye. Real life. And I'm keeping it in there. I just had an appointment with my psychiatrist, and thankfully it's been working out. Getting connected to her on the video chat thing. I have to do it by my tablet, my new tablet that I rented from Aaron's. It is a Samsung A something. I think there's a 12 in there, but anyway, back to, and I just made lunch. I just made a tuna sandwich with my cat. I gave a little bit to my cat. A different kind though. He's spoiled. He's a black cat named Jack. He's not necessarily my cat. He's my daughter's cat, but it's like I needed him more because of my depression, anxiety. So I'm going to try to backtrack. So this depression, Mummy with Depression vlog, I'll be talking from my heart, usually. I don't have notes. I don't have a teleprompter or anything. Yes, I want to try to, the more subscribers I get and the more comments I get will help me out to motivate me to make more content and more videos. My ADHD and autism, I just got diagnosed in June at 39 years old. I believe I was diagnosed as a kid, but I think my parents literally forgot I had it. And I think it's very possible if both your parents had it as well. And I don't know how long I have to record this. I don't know how long my storage is. So I'm up to about 6 minutes now. And so I really have been struggling with the loss of my mother, Patricia A. O'Connor, on December 2nd, 2020. Got a phone call. Hello? Hello? Don't you hate those kind of phone calls where they don't say nothing and they just hang up? So anyway, I know some of you guys are saying, well, put your phone on do not disturb or something. But I am a mother, a single mother with one child, because that's all I can handle. Do I wish I had a boy and I could have 1 or 2 more babies? Yes, I do. Because the Charlton Hospital in Fall River, Massachusetts, the NICU totally mistreated me. And maybe I'll save that for another day. If you want me to talk about that, excuse me, then I will. I was very mistreated, very unfairly. There was a lot of complications after I had gestational diabetes. So I got really swollen, and my daughter was in the NICU. So that's 2 reasons there that I couldn't really take care of her. Like if I was fine, and if I didn't have the gestational diabetes, I probably would have been in that NICU every day. And if she wasn't in the NICU and by my bedside, I would have been able to take care of my daughter without all the wires and there was an incident where one of the tubes came loose. We pulled it out and blood just started squirting out. So of course, a new mother with undiagnosed autism and ADHD is going to traumatize her. So I think ever since then that happened, no thank you. And plus, some of the nurses, one in particular, and I have proof of this in a video, she tells me not to come in the room unless it's feeding time, which is every 3 hours. Which, first of all, I had to take care of me and get the sleep I needed because I was swollen and I had a tube up my crotch. So how am I supposed to do that? So I think it was, it's just a whole story. And DCF got involved, Department of Children and Family. It's a whole mess. And it shouldn't have happened, and whatever. So my whole, first time being a mother, just totally, it wasn't what I expected at all, So I suggest mothers that are pregnant, try not to expect too much or too little, because anything can change at any point. Your pregnancy could be doing good at the first 2 trimesters, and then the 3rd trimester, complications could arise. So I want to try to, the purpose of me doing these vlogs is to normalize depression in mothers and postpartum depression, and I have little bits of it still, and my daughter's almost 7 years old now. I didn't get used to being a mother with all of its challenges and struggles and everything I had to do. Not until last year or the year before. That's when I really got used to it. Like, if someone tells you, oh yeah, you'll pick it up just fine. No. Motherhood does not come with a manual. And a lot of people think that postpartum depression is not real or just an excuse or whatever. And it's so real. Like the first time I saw my daughter in the NICU in a wheelchair, I was in a wheelchair looking at my daughter like, what the heck? Like, I wasn't like, oh my God, my baby, I love her. Oh my God, I want to hold her. I was just like, wow. I mean, I think part of it was because of my undiagnosed autism and ADHD too. Well, my autism more so. Because that concept, I thought I was just in shock, like, whoa, what the heck just happened? But, that whole experience of being in the hospital with my daughter, really messed me up. It really did. I think it really traumatized me. And another nurse came and talked to me in the hallway while I was just about to go visit my daughter in the NICU. She goes, so we're thinking about, like, sending you home after, I don't know exactly, but like 5 days or something. And I was still swollen. I don't know if that thing was still up, where, because my kidneys weren't functioning well. So they're like, oh yeah, it's okay to go home, blah, blah. So, of course, being autistic and following the rules to a T, I went home. So then, I think that's when, I forget when DCF got involved, but that's on my record now, that I went home. Like, they shouldn't be doing that to new mothers, period. No matter what, because you don't know if they are disabled, or have a condition or a syndrome or whatever. You don't know. I didn't know yet at all. I suspected ADHD because I was going out with a guy. I was thinking about putting his name up there, but after we broke up, I was like, oh my God, I do that. Oh my God, I interrupt people. Like, not just verbally interruption, but like physical interruption. Like, I'll just walk up to you, like, and like interrupt the conversation or try to get your attention and be like, hey, because I'm getting distracted and I'm getting bored. Yeah, I just realized that just now. Wow. Because at one point, I was living with him, which I shouldn't have been. And I was on the bed reading a book. I was enjoying myself. And then he comes over and starts talking to me. Like, can't you notice that I'm reading a book and I'm busy? Like, people with ADHD and autism, they don't notice those things because that's just the way that our brain is wired. So it's like you have to kind of like spell it out for us. And if you don't know how to interact with us, ask us questions to start something, to start like the process of helping us. Like, because sometimes neurotypical people don't know how to interact with us, especially in an emergency and when you're going through the hospital. Yeah, I am not liking my hair. I haven't liked my hair since I became a mother. The things that motherhood does to your body, it's horrendous. That's my belief. I mean, having a baby can be beautiful, but for me, it really wasn't, because I didn't get to see my daughter right away. It was like a day or two after she was born. I totally forget. So I think maybe there's someone out there that could, I was gonna see if I can not really take them to court or like sue them or anything. I mean, if it's possible, hey, I'll try. But just to let them realize what they did was wrong to me. I had a very bad experience at Charlton Hospital in Fall River, Massachusetts. 2015, July 12th, the month of July 12th. And after. I totally was traumatized. I would not suggest going there. I mean, everybody has their own experiences there. I've heard good stories. I don't know. I don't know if it was because of, people just knew that I was different and just, I'm an easy target. And I'm not saying this like I'm ashamed of it. I'm different. So what? At least you can have the audacity or the respect to respect me. Because that's what I would want to have in return. Just I hate my hair. I hate it. So I also have PCOS, depression, anxiety, osteoarthritis in my back, my lower back, and possible OCD. So I've been having trouble with the fact that my mom's gone and I lost all my stuff in storage with most of her stuff in it. And I can blame DCF and the state because I asked them to help me pay for it, but the payment came too late and they went ahead and did the auction anyways on Perkins Ave, Perkins Street in Bridgewater, Massachusetts. So that's that. I'm really having a hard time. Plus, I'm not on all of my medicine, my psych meds. Yeah, I wish there was a way to do my hair in different ways, but there's not. And being autistic, we usually stim by, playing with our hair, twirling it. That's one of mine. I just don't like looking at it anymore. Ever since I had my daughter, my hair has been horrible and very, very unhealthy. Because your hormones change when you're pregnant and after you give birth. I had no idea how much it would change, at one point after I gave birth, I was just like high as a kite, meaning like in this happiness phase. But that didn't last long. It lasted like a day. So when I went to sleep that day, it was just like downhill from there. And I wasn't taking my medicine, of course, because I was pregnant. I was on, at that point, I think I was on like Zoloft or something. So now I'm on Wellbutrin, Abilify, which is good for people with autism. If you look at the description of it or whatever it is, Google it. And Duloxetine, which is for pain, and some other stuff. But Wellbutrin is for ADHD people, and I think bipolar, because my daughter's father has bipolar. He was diagnosed, but I think he was misdiagnosed, honestly. I think he has ADHD, I think. I'm pretty sure. But, of course, I'm not a doctor, and I can't diagnose him. But some psychiatrists and psychologists don't know what they're doing either, so they can't properly diagnose someone either. So, thank God the psychologist that diagnosed me knew what he was doing. Because there's such thing as a misdiagnosis. Almost like a false positive. Like, oh yeah, you have personality disorder. Borderline personality disorder. Oh yeah. And then, like years later, you'll get diagnosed with autism. Not me. I'm not saying me. I don't think... I've never been diagnosed with... I was just diagnosed with autism and ADHD, so... So my struggles with ADHD is my executive functioning, like and thank God I understand that I have ADHD, because my organizational skills are like real bad. I have piles of, in front of me, there's the TV on top of my mom's tall dresser. I think that's the dresser. And then there's a bureau on my right hand side, a long one. And I'm probably gonna try to get a new living room set. So I yeah, so there's stuff on my mom's rocker recliner, and there's stuff on my love seat, including my cat. I just have so much stuff, a lot of notebooks. It's like and I'm moving soon. I need to move out, and I need to get a place where there's counter space in the kitchen, first of all. So let me try to take you on a tour. So this is my love seat. That's my cat right there. Hi, Jack. Hi, Vivi. Yeah, I'm just trying to get over a cold sore. I had a cold sore here. I don't know if you can see the scar from that. I don't know if I have a scar, but I'm trying to get rid of this one now. And then that's my mother's rocking recliner and dirty clothes. And you come into the kitchen, and then bam, a whole lot of pile of stuff, and then more stuff. This is ADHD in real time, people. ADHD, disorganization. And then there's the pantry. So I don't have any counter space. No counters. And thankfully I got that little table. No counters at all in this kitchen. I could have tried to have someone help me, but with my ADHD, you don't start or finish a task. And then there's my room. So there's stuff on my bed. There's stuff on my floor. There's a whole bunch of stuff on my bureau that I had since I was in Fall River. If I had, I just bought a 6-cube shelf, finally, but I need help building it. And I have all that. And behind those clothes, there's a pile of stuff. I'm not lying. And then there's stuff over here. And it's like this. There's one closet in this house, and it's ridiculous. This house is not ADHD friendly at all, as Jessica McCabe says. So, and the only cabinets I have are near my sink. So there's the sink. This is ADHD right here. This is real. I'm not gonna sugarcoat my life. I'm not gonna show you, oh yeah, this is all pretty, and you guys are probably like, oh my God, I would love to take a day and clean your house. well, come on over. So if I get more subscribers, that'd be amazing, people. And up there, I thought about putting like dishes up there because I saw other YouTubers putting like plates up there, and then I can use these cabinets for something else. See, I have to like, whatchamacallit, tag all the cabinets and just show me where everything goes, so I don't put things in random places. So I have a sticker, and I have to get more, I think, because another issue of mine is putting things in places and forgetting where I put them. So I have these little notepad labels. That's what I need. I need more labels. So I just bought, so I just bought this at Walmart. It's upside down, but you got the idea. So I'm going to have it the way it has on the front of the package. I'm going to have it top to bottom, not side to side. So, and this is my daughter's room. And it's like crazy. So if anybody can recommend anything to help me organize better, like I was thinking of doing like totes, bins to keep my daughter's toys in, especially clear ones. And I got one at Dollar General, which I spent a lot of money, almost $200 in one go. And another problem of mine is impulsivity. So I think if you just got diagnosed with ADHD or autism, I would be glad to connect with you. I have a Discord channel that I made with a meetup group that I belong to, and I believe he wouldn't mind having you join that. So if you want to join that, I'll put my email address somewhere in my description, or